Hello and welcome to this 2019 Christian Brothers Homecoming. I'm Gianni Vanacore.
And I'm Zach Walsh.
Today is a Capital Athletic League contest between the Christian Brothers Falcons and El Camino Eagles. The Falcons come to the game 4-2, while the Eagles are 3-4. Christian Brothers will kick off to El Camino.
And the kick is away, and it's returnable for El Camino. And Christian Brothers tacklers all over him, dropping him just over the 15-yard line.
Christian Brothers wearing their red jerseys tonight in honor of homecoming, and also a throwback to the 80s past championship teams.
El Camino's offense will now set up shop, led by quarterback Des Ortega, who has 6 pass touchdowns and 4 interceptions on the year. El Camino in search of their first league victory, coming in 0-3 in league.
That play goes for about a 5-yard loss. That'll bring it up about 2nd and 15. Second down and 15 on the El Camino 13-yard line.
El Camino on the shotgun, quarterback draw, and he is stuffed, and the ball comes loose and recovered by an El Camino offensive lineman, and that is a big loss on the play, setting up 3rd down for the Eagles. Third and 15.
That'll bring up a 3rd and long on the Eagles' 11-yard line.
Quarterback drops back in a wide receiver screen pass, cutting back, and stopped by the Christian Brothers secondary, bringing up a 4th and long. And El Camino's punt unit will come onto the field.
Yeah, Christian Brothers defense came into the game hot, getting three straight stops. Luke Jones back to return for the Falcons.
And the punt is away. It's going to be a short one. Jones calls for the fair catch, and that's going to take a friendly bounce just under the 30-yard line for the Christian Brothers Falcons offense to set up shop at around the 26-yard line.
Christian Brothers offense is led by junior quarterback Jacob Stewart.
Stewart has 7 pass touchdowns, 8 interceptions, as well as 2 rushing touchdowns for the junior quarterback. Sets up shop in the shotgun. And a little bit of RPO, run-pass option to Luke Jones down at the 10-yard line. 1st down, Christian Brothers.
It's a good play to start the game for the Falcons, about a 15-yard pass play.
Christian Brothers with a little bit of no-huddle offense. Stewart back in the shotgun. Handoff. Straight up the gut, and only for a gain of 2 yards. 1 or 2.
Yeah, there wasn't much there for Mercer there, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and about 8.
Yep. Number 6, Justin Douglas checks in, the leading rusher for the Christian Brothers Falcons with 273 yards on 69 carries. Stewart once again sets up in the shotgun. And a handoff to Douglas, and nothing doing on that play. That'll set up third down.
Yeah, again,
in the red zone.
Wasn't much on that play.
So 3rd and 9 for Christian Brothers. Stewart getting the offense ready. Back in the shotgun again. Sets a man in motion. Gives a little shovel pass off to Luke Jones, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
It's a good play by Christian Brothers right there. They ran that a lot last game against Rio Americano and had quite success with it. It's good to see it's working early again.
And it's a 6-0 Christian Brothers lead. Hopefully 7-0 depending on the Jackson Ryan extra point. And the field goal is up, and it's good for the Christian Brothers Falcons, who lead 7-0 with around 7:55 to go here in the first quarter.
It's a great start for the Falcons, getting a quick stop and then a quick score.
With now 7:55 to play, the Christian Brothers Falcons will now kick it back off to El Camino, with Jackson Ryan kicking it away. And it is off. It is returnable. Down, called for a fair catch. So El Camino was set up at the 25-yard line, looks like. El Camino will set up in the shotgun to start a new drive. Handoff straight up the middle for a gain of 2 yards.
El Camino hasn't had much success running the football early on, with 2 run plays going for negative yards and that short run right there.
Christian Brothers defense is led by leading tackler Justin Douglas, who has 32 tackles, leading the team on the year, and led by their stout defensive front. El Camino back in the shotgun and a little bit of run pass option for a gain of 2 or 3 yards, setting up a third down for El Camino.
Yeah, Christian Brothers defensive backs were all over that play.
Yep. 3rd and 6 for El Camino with 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. In the shotgun once again. Drops back, looking for a man downfield, and that's going to be complete for a first down.
Yeah, good job by the El Camino line, giving the quarterback enough time to drop back and pass.
El Camino sets up at around the 38-yard line, first and 10. Once again in the shotgun. Little RPO and a nice pass for a first down, with Christian Brothers defenders all over him to bring him down. just over the 50-yard line into Christian Brothers territory.
This is a good bounce back drive for El Camino as they've finally been able to get something started here.
Here at the Christian Brothers 48-yard line, El Camino once again in the shotgun. Hands off, and that is a gain of 1 yard. Outside handoff, had nothing much doing there with the Christian Brothers defensive line all over him. Second and 7 with 5:27 to go here in the first quarter. Drops back in a little KUB run, and number 91, Vilama Lotima, is all over that, setting up a loss for El Camino's offense.
Yeah, CB was all over that play with both the running back and the quarterback covered.
Once again, 3rd and 10 for El Camino with a loss of 3 yards on the last play. Looks like we have a switch at quarterbacks. Number 13, Des Ortega, checks into the game. And play action, halfback screen toss. And there's a flag on the play, but push out of bounds for a gain of 7 yards. Brings up 4th down, depending on the flag.
Yeah, that play looks to be coming back. Looks like it was a block in the back. And indeed it was a block in the back.
Yep. Christian Brothers will accept the penalty, and it'll bring up a 3rd and long for the El Camino offense. So 3rd and long for the El Camino offense. Lone quarterback in the backfield. No one by his side. Drops back. Looking down the field, and that's going to be incomplete. Great job by the Christian Brothers secondary.
Yeah, not many open targets right there, and El Camino will have to punt once again.
And it's a 4th and 20 here with 4:31 to go. And El Camino will have to punt again to the Christian Brothers. Returner, number 10, Luke Jones.
Luke is a dangerous return man with already multiple 70-plus returns.
And the punt is away. It'll be another short one. Luke calls for a fair catch. And the Christian Brothers Falcons offense will set up shop at around the 30-yard line. At the 31, to be exact.
Yeah, Christian Brothers up 7-0 already in this game with about 4:24 left in the first quarter.
And here comes the offense led by junior quarterback Jacob Stewart. And another shovel pass to number 10, Luke Jones. He cuts up field and for around a gain of 9 yards. Here, Christian Brothers starting a new offensive drive up 7-0 here with around 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, that jet sweep is dangerous because with Luke's speed, they're able to isolate the defensive back one-on-one against Luke for positive yards.
Shotgun seems to be a popular theme tonight. Jacob Stewart drops back, rolls, keeps rolling, and finds an open receiver, number 7, Brian Garrett, but that is incomplete, and will set up a 3rd down and short.
Yeah, Brian Garrett comes on the season leading the team in receptions along with number 10 Luke Jones, each tied in receptions.
Now Jacob Stewart goes under center with number 35 Reed Mercer checking in as fullback with number 6 Justin Douglas as running back in the backfield. Handoff to Douglas, rolling, and he is going to be stopped short. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 4th down and 1.
Christian Brothers offense remaining on the field, though. Looks as if they may go for it. Here we are with about 3:15 left in the first quarter. Christian Brothers still leads 7-0.
And Coach Wiley and the Falcons will call a timeout to decide what they're going to do here on this 4th and 1 in their own territory. Up 7-0 with 3:08 to go.
And we'll be right back.
And we're back, 4th and 1. Christian Brothers decides to still go for it, now with 2 fullbacks in the game.
Yeah, Christian Brothers used this formation a lot near the goal line last game and had great success with it.
Stewart, handoff to Douglas, and he's got plenty of room to run for an easy 1st down. And still going, and it looks like the ball came out, and El Camino has recovered.
Yeah, great play design by the Falcons as Douglas went 5 yards before even being touched, but then lost the football towards the end.
Douglas looks to be struggling to get up, but he seems okay and is going to hobble off to the sideline. So El Camino will start a new offensive drive in great field position in the Christian Brothers territory. And a little screen pass, and that's going to be incomplete. Second and 10 for El Camino at the Christian Brothers 39-yard line. And they're just going to roll and find an open man, number 24, and there's a flag on the play. And 2nd and inches from what it looks like, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, El Camino's had some success throwing the ball so far. Those short passes.
Holding on the defense for Christian Brothers, as it took a little while for the refs to decide what the call was. So that'll move El Camino forward to the Christian Brothers 21-yard line for 1st and 10. Looks like El Camino is running a wildcat formation with a running back taking the snap. And he's going to fake the handoff and go straight up the middle. And he's going to keep going for a El Camino touchdown. And this game is tied with 2:34 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, good play design by the Eagles right there as he was able to break a few tackles and go for a touchdown.
Eagles will attempt the extra point to tie the game up here with 2:34 to go in the first quarter. High snap, and the kick is up, and it's good. And it's a tie game at 7-7 with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Christian Brothers with a costly turnover, and the Eagles taking advantage of it with good field position and putting the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, the Eagles were finally able to get some momentum going with that drive as they chipped right away and marched down the field. And here we are, and the Eagles will kick it away to the Falcons. Luke Jones once again back to return.
Christian Brothers looking to improve on their next offensive drive. With not giving up any costly turnovers, a key to the game. And a little short kick and a fair catch at around the 33-yard line.
Yeah, many teams have started doing that against the Falcons to keep the ball away from Luke Jones, as he is a dangerous returner.
And the Christian Brothers offense will come back again on the field. Number 3, Jacob Stewart, with senior number 35, Reed Mercer, in the backfield. Stewart in the shotgun, hand off to Mercer, and he's got plenty of room to run, going for a first down.
Solid run by Mercer there. Is he able to make a few juke moves, gain some extra yards?
And a first down for Christian Brothers at their own 44-yard line.
Christian Brothers looks to go with the hurry up again.
Stewart in the back, in the shotgun, drops back, and right down the middle for Luke Jones, and that's a excellent play design. He's going to keep going all the way. Touchdown, Christian Brothers.
Great play by Christian Brothers as Luke Jones was open all the way.
Excellent breaking tackles by Luke Jones at around the 25-yard line to get free and take it into the end zone for a Christian Brothers lead. And Jackson Ryan to attempt the extra point, and it is good. And CB capitalizes on their offensive drive after the costly turnover, and they are up now 14-7 with 1:58 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, good quick drive to get the momentum back on Christian Brothers' side. And that just showed you how elusive Luke is once he gets the ball in space. Here we are. Christian Brothers leads 14-7 with about 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Jackson Ryan's got the ball on the tee at the 40-yard line, looking to kick it away to the El Camino returners. And the kick is away. It's a line drive kick, and that goes off an El Camino defender, and he's going to take a knee. And El Camino will set up at their own 25-yard line.
Let's see if Christian Brothers can figure some things out defensively, as last drive was a quick score for the Eagles.
El Camino set up in the shotgun again at their own 20-yard line, not the 25. Wide receiver substitution, and now we're ready to go. In the shotgun, and a little wide receiver screen pass, and Christian Brothers defenders are all over it, but there is a flag on the play. Looks like it was for a gain of 3 yards.
Yeah, Christian Brothers sideline is irate as the flag looks to be going against them. And they'll call a personal foul against the Falcons for a hit to the head.
Yep. When the receiver was going low, looks like a Christian Brothers defender went in a little too fast and hit him in the helmet, which is a 15-yard penalty, setting up El Camino at their 36-yard line. And there's a trouble with the snap, and the El Camino quarterback hops on it, but there's another flag on the play.
Looks to be a holding against the Eagles, but that penalty will be declined, bringing up a second down and very long.
Yes, with 1:43 to go here in the first quarter. Christian Brothers up 14-7.
It'll officially be a 2nd and 24.
Lone quarterback in the shotgun with five receivers on either side. Drops back, looking down the field, and broken up by number 5, Kalen Walker.
Great read by Kalen Walker right there, as the receiver was open, but he was able to get in there and make the pass deflection. Walker actually leads the team in pass deflections and is tied for the team with the most interceptions.
It's 3rd and 24. El Camino looks to be setting up in the same formation as second down. Dropping back. Wide receiver screen for number 21. And he's got room to run, and he looks like he's going to take it all the way. Jake Wheeler with a touchdown. 14-13. Christian Brothers up 1, with El Camino looking to tie the game with an extra point.
Wheeler is El Camino's leading receiver and one of their senior leaders.
A great design of a play. Wide receiver screen with great blocks by the offensive line. And El Camino looks to tie up the game 14-14 here with 1:24 to go.
El Camino's come out firing ever since their first possession where they went 3 and out.
And the kick is up, and it's good. And we have a tie game, 14-14, with 1:24 to go here in the first quarter.
Luke Jones will be once again back to return for the Falcons. Let's see if they kick it to him this time or if they stay away from him. I wouldn't be surprised if they stayed away from him after his last offensive burst.
El Camino will set up to kick and put the ball on the tee at the 40-yard line to kick away to Christian Brothers' dangerous returner, Luke Jones, number 10. And the kick is on the tee, and it's going to be a short kick. And Kalen Walker calls for the fair catch at the Christian Brothers 42-yard line. El Camino gifting Christian Brothers with great field position.
Yeah, once again, staying away from Luke Jones, and I don't blame him. Luke already has 2 touchdowns to his name.
Here comes the Christian Brothers offense. Starting another offensive drive, tied at 14 here with 1:24 to go in the first quarter. Stewart in the shotgun, handoff to number 35, Reed Mercer, who is going nowhere. And looks like to be a gain of 2 yards. Be 2nd and 8 for the Christian Brothers offense.
Here we are with about a minute left in the first quarter. Score tied 14-14.
Stewart waiting for the play call from Coach Wiley. And he has 2 on opposite sides of him in the backfield. Handoff to number 10, Luke Jones, who's speedy. He's got some room to run. He's going off to the races, and he's going to go in for a 3rd score. Touchdown, Christian Brothers.
There is a flag on the play, though.
And this may be coming back with the flag on the play, and it indeed is coming back. Holding call on Christian Brothers. That play can show you how Luke Jones is a dangerous offensive weapon for Christian Brothers.
Yeah, and you saw once he got past the defenders, there's no catching him. But that play will come back, and it'll be about a 2nd and 18. 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
Stewart waiting for the play call. And still waiting and getting the offense ready with Brian Garrett and Luke Jones on the top of your screen and Justin Douglas in the backfield. And looks like a El Camino player jumped off sides, gifting Christian Brothers a free 5 yards.
Christian Brothers change of tempo, really looked to confuse El Camino right there.
Now it'll be around a 2nd and 12 with 37 seconds to go, tied up here in the first quarter. Stewart in the shotgun, dropping back. It looks like a running back screen pass to Justin Douglas, and El Camino defenders are all over him. But looks like he will get enough to get a 1st down and enter into El Camino territory.
And it will indeed move the chains. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if Christian Brothers can get a couple more plays in before the quarter ends.
Once again, Christian Brothers in the shotgun, Luke Jones in motion. Handoff to Reed Mercer, and he is stopped for a gain of around 1.5 yards. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter, where El Camino and Christian Brothers are tied at 14.
Yeah, if the first quarter says anything, it says it might be a real dogfight here. We'll be back after a short break.
And we are back for the start of the second quarter. Christian Brothers and El Camino tied here at 14. And Christian Brothers here with a 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line of El Camino. And looks to be a stoppage of play by the refs. And now we're ready to go. And Stewart in the shotgun. Dropping back. Rolling and finds Brian Garrett with a nice catch for a first down.
Yeah, each game, Garrett seems to get more involved in the passing game.
Christian Brothers once again with hurry-up offense.
Yeah, looking to get some momentum here.
Jacob Stewart in the shotgun. Little run-pass option down to Luke Jones, and there he goes for a first down with his speed to shake off a defender and make another one miss for the first down. And out of bounds at around the Christian El Camino 17-yard line.
Luke Jones having a great senior night with already over 75 yards receiving.
And Christian Brothers driving, tied here at 14 here early in the second quarter, and there is another flag. Looks to be false start on Christian Brothers, backing them up 5 yards. All the way to their own 23-yard line. Christian Brothers on their new offensive drive here in the Eagles territory, tied up at 14 here with 11:27 to go here in the second quarter. Stewart handoff to Luke Jones, running the outside, and he's going to get a lot of that yardage back, setting up a 2nd and short.
Christian Brothers really likes the looks they're getting with Luke on the outside. Ran that play on multiple occasions and had quite success with it.
Stewart in the shotgun. Reed Mercer next to him. Handoff to Reed, and he's going to get down to the El Camino 8-yard line for a first down, setting up 1st and goal. Stewart waiting for the play call.
Christian Brothers slowing down tempo again right here. Hoping to get the right play call.
Stewart goes into I formation under center. Handoff to, and there's a flag on the play looking like that's going to be personal foul, maybe going low. Nope, holding on the offense. So that'll back them up 10 yards. Penalties are a real theme in this first half so far.
Here we are with 10 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Score still tied 14-all.
So that'll back up to further back in the red zone. Christian Brothers here at 15. Stewart in the shotgun, handoff to Luke Jones, and he's got some room to run and forced out of bounds by 2 El Camino defenders.
Looks to be some extracurricular after the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down, about the 13-yard line.
One way that El Camino can look to stop Luke Jones is gang tackling, which seemed to work on that play with 2 defenders bringing him down. 2nd and 14. Stewart in the shotgun, drops back. Brian Garrett, and he's going to have some room to run, and he is Touchdown, Christian Brothers.
Great block on the outside by one of the receivers there. Allowed him to get open space and run.
Christian Brothers touchdown, and now they are up 20-14 with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Jackson Ryan with the extra point. And it is up and it is through. 21-14. Christian Brothers with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, Christian Brothers able to find great success in the passing game early on. This has already been one of their most successful games passing the ball.
Both teams, both offenses look to be passing the ball very well tonight.
Yeah, Christian Brothers just needs to stop the big plays from El Camino.
Kick it off. Back to El Camino, up 7, 21-14. And a short kick. And that is going to go out of bounds for a penalty, a costly penalty. Great play by El Camino to let the ball go out of bounds to get some extra yards on the play.
Interesting decision there to kick the ball away from the returner, even though Christian Brothers has had good success tackling on special teams.
And that's going to set up El Camino with terrific field position. Not quite sure where the ball's going to be spot yet. Looks like in Christian Brothers territory, a costly penalty.
Looks like it'll actually be a re-kick.
Re-kick.
Interesting decision right here by El Camino.
So Jackson Ryan will re-kick it. They'll go back 5 yards to the 35-yard line instead of the 40. And it is away, and this time he kicks it down into the end zone for a touchback. And the Christian Brothers defense will come onto the field looking to prevent a successful El Camino drive, while the El Camino offense looking to tie the game up at 21 here in the second quarter.
Let's see if El Camino will continue throwing the ball. They've had good success in the passing game thus far.
El Camino, once again, setting up in the shotgun here at their own 20-yard line. Down 7, 21-14, and that's a over-the-head botch snap over the head, and that is going to go in for a safety, maybe?
Yes, looks like it'll be a safety.
Safety.
As it looked like it went in the back of out of the back of the end zone.
Hard to tell if a Christian Brothers defender jumped on it, but it is a safety and a costly play by El Camino and the miscommunication between their center and their quarterback.
Yeah, it's a great break for the Christian Brothers defense. And the offense will once again come back on the field looking to get a larger lead.
So Christian Brothers will now take a 9-point lead, 23-14 with 10 minutes to go.
Looks like there will be new return man back for Christian Brothers. It'll be freshman Jared Wiley and Jared Hunter back to return.
El Camino will have to punt the football instead of kick it off. Same as college and NFL rules. They will punt it from the 20-yard line, it looks like, but they'll start back at the 15.
Yeah, Christian Brothers probably looking just to get a return after the past two have just been short kicks to stay away from Luke. Probably the reason for bringing a different return man on.
And the kick is away, or punt, and that is going to be returnable, but a muff snap, and that's going to... Christian Brothers looks to get back on it, but there's a flag on the play. And Christian Brothers will call it their second timeout.
Yeah, Christian Brothers lucky to get the ball back in that situation.
And they will set up at their own 43-yard line on offense.
Here we are, 9:55 left in the first half. Scored 23-14, Christian Brothers.
And we're ready to go. Jacob Stewart in the shotgun with a man in motion. Little shovel pass off to the side, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Jared Wiley on the run right there. Just recently called up to varsity. Previously had been playing on JV. He is only a freshman.
And that'll be a second and short, being pushed out of bounds just before the first line marker. Stewart with a hurry-up offense, handoff to number 35, Reed Mercer, and he's got enough for the first down for Christian Brothers. And moving the ball into El Camino territory, up 9, 23-14 here with 9:43 to go.
Reed looks to be Christian Brothers' top option right now at running back, as he's had the most success. Christian Brothers does have a two-headed monster at running back with Reed Mercer and Justin Douglas, both getting the majority of the carries for the Falcons.
First and 10 at the El Camino 44-yard line. Stewart drops back and throws the pass behind number 2.
Intended for Logan Worm right there. Good effort, but the pass was a bit behind him. It'll bring up second down and 10.
Stewart will set up in the shotgun once again with 3 wide receivers wide on the top of your screen, 1 on the bottom. Stewart drops back, looking down the seam, and he's got a man. That is a touchdown, number 7, Brian Garrett.
That's Brian's second touchdown of the game, and he was wide open right there. Looked like a similar play to the one Luke caught for a touchdown early on.
El Camino with some miscommunication in the secondary, letting Brian Garrett get loose for an easy score. And Christian Brothers is now up 15, 29-14 here early in the second quarter.
Yeah, Jacob Stewart eating apart the El Camino secondary.
And Christian Brothers looking to go up 16 with the Jackson Ryan field goal. And it is up, and it is good. Christian Brothers leading 30-14 here in the second quarter with 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, this game looks to be a real shootout so far. Christian Brothers already putting up 30 points with still over 9 minutes to go in the first half.
Christian Brothers offense dissecting the El Camino defense with how they're being able to throw the ball so far in the first half. Jackson Ryan has the ball on the tee. And he's got the kick away. And that's going to go once again for a touchback.
Jackson Ryan has a big leg. Numerously gets a lot of touchbacks. Here we are. Christian Brothers leads 30-14 with 9:09 left in the first quarter or second quarter.
El Camino looked to start a new offensive drive at their own 20-yard line. Back in the shotgun with a running back behind him. And there's another botch snap, and Christian Brothers will... One man got in there, but looks like El Camino will hold on to the ball. And there continues to be miscommunication with the quarterback and his center.
That'll bring up a second down and very long.
Second and 19 at their own 11-yard line. And El Camino looks to bring back the Wildcat formation. And it's a fake handoff. Nope. And it's handed off to number 8 for a gain of 3 yards, for setting up a 3rd and 16.
Yeah, number 8, Jazira Scott, is only a sophomore, but is still one of their leading running backs.
El Camino seems to be switching quarterbacks often tonight with number 13, Des Ortega, subbing back into the game. The senior leader on the Eagles.
Christian Brothers showing pressure.
Ortega drops back, looking for a man, and Tommy Milton chasing after him and pushed out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play. Also, a late push by Justin Douglas out of bounds. Don't know if that will be another penalty or not. But there is holding on the offense, the only penalty on the play.
And that'll be declined to bring up a 4th down. And the Eagles will once again send out the punting unit. Christian Brothers able to fix their miscues and get 2 consecutive stops.
Christian Brothers defense is recovering nicely from 2 great opening drives by El Camino with 2 touchdowns. Luke Jones, once again, back deep to return. Back at the 41-yard line of El Camino. And there's a timeout on the play called by El Camino.
Yeah, it looked to be a little bit of confusion there for El Camino. And they had to burn their first time out of the half.
Christian Brothers up 30-14 here in the second quarter with 7:32 to go.
And we'll be right back. And we're back with Christian Brothers leading 30-14 with 7:32 left in the first half. It'll be a 4th and 14 for El Camino right here.
And the kick is away. Kicking once again to Luke Jones, but he will call for a fair catch at around the El Camino 44-yard line. Calling for a fair catch to not risk losing the ball and keeping the Falcons in good field position. Start off their next offensive drive.
Yeah, good kick there as the Eagles didn't give him anything to return.
Jacob Stewart, handoff to number 6, Justin Douglas, and he keeps the pile moving, but multiple Eagles are there to get him down for a gain of around 4 yards.
Here we are with just over 7 minutes to go in the first half.
Stewart in the shotgun with 4 receivers on either side and a pass to Brian Garrett, which will bring up a close call for the refs, but looks like it will be
Looks to be 3rd and about inches.
3rd and inches short. Falcons will hurry up, try to catch the Eagles off guard. And a quick handoff, or Jacob Stewart keeps it on a little QB option for a first down for Christian Brothers.
Great play design by Christian Brothers right there as Stewart had a bunch of open space. From the beginning, it looked like the Christian Brothers sideline liked that formation.
Right there. And we got an El Camino defender jumping offside as Christian Brothers snap count caught them off guard, and that will give CB a free 5 yards.
Looks as if the lineman just fell down on that one, and it's a break for the Falcons.
It'll be a 1st and 5. With Christian Brothers driving up 16, 30 to 14 here with around 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Stewart handoff to number 35, Reed Mercer, and he's got plenty of room to run. He's got an easy first down to the El Camino 8-yard line.
Christian Brothers going with a lot of runs this drive, and they seem to like what they're seeing.
Trying to take some of the clock away for El Camino not to come back and run another offensive drive as Reed Mercer takes it. And El Camino has the football, but he was ruled down from what it looks like.
That'll bring up 2nd down and about 6. 2nd and goal at the 6. 5:25 left in the first half. Christian Brothers leads 30-14.
Stewart sets up in the shotgun again.
Interesting formation right here for Christian Brothers.
And he will keep it, and he will throw to Luke Jones for another Christian Brothers touchdown.
Unique play design right there by Coach Wiley, and he had the defense off balance.
And Luke Jones has got his 3rd touchdown of the night. And we're only in the first half, and Christian Brothers is up by 22, 36 to 14. Here in the second quarter with around 5 minutes to go.
Christian Brothers will get the ball to start the second half as well, so if they can get a quick stop here, they can add on to their lead.
And Jackson Ryan's extra point is up, and it's good. And CB is up 13, 37 to 14 with 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Jacob Stewart's really been able to light up the El Camino secondary in this game.
Stewart and his favorite target, Luke Jones, have all been on the same page tonight.
Yeah, Luke Jones and Brian Garrett combining for the bulk of the catches tonight.
Jackson Ryan has got it on the tee in a shorter kick, and that'll be dropped but returnable, and a little pass back to the other side of the field. El Camino running it up the field, and Jackson Ryan looking to defend, and Jackson Ryan will get the tackle. A nice tackle to prevent a touchdown, but a very unique play designed by El Camino.
Yeah, and the first returner did pay the price for it as he was hit hard. But it will be a quality return for the Eagles, and they'll start about the Christian Brothers 34-yard line.
Excellent tackle by Jackson Ryan to prevent a touchdown.
Interesting decision right there by the Falcons to not kick it deep, even though Jackson Ryan had 3 touchbacks in a row. Here we are with 4 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. Christian Brothers leads 37-14.
And in the shotgun again, handoff. And that'll take it to the outside, and El Camino running back will get a gain of around 9. It'll be second and short. Depends on the spot if they will give him the first down or not. Looks like he will still be short for second and 1. Once again in the shotgun, another outside handoff, seeing if that works again, and he is got it. First down, El Camino into the Christian Brothers red zone.
Good run right there by number 8, Jazira Scott. Said it earlier, but I'll say it again. He is only a sophomore, so good bright future ahead for him.
El Camino looking to get some points on the board in this high-scoring first half. Down 23, 37-14. Here with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. El Camino with another wildcat formation. And this time takes it up the middle for a gain of around 8.
El Camino has had success in the Wildcat. It looks like they'll continue to go back to it.
Wildcat formation again, and he will take it again for a first down all the way up to Christian Brothers' 1 yard line.
And El Camino looking to get a quick score here with still 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half.
El Camino, actually, will look to hurry up, and they'll go into the Wildcat formation, but he'll be the lone runner in the backfield at the Christian Brothers 1 yard line. And he'll take it, and he will get stopped short by this Christian Brothers' stout defensive line. And it'll be second and goal for El Camino. And it looks like the Wildcat formation is working for them, so they'll go back to it again. And he'll fake the handoff, and he is brought down for a loss.
Yeah, Christian Brothers adjusting to the Wildcat, finally able to get 2 consecutive stops off of it.
Number 35, Reed Mercer, the leader on the defense, gets the stop and brings El Camino back to the 3 yard line.
Yeah, it looks to be 3rd down and 3.
Quarterback looks to be back in the game, and the penalty will be
We'll see who moved first.
with both sides pointing at each other, trying to find the guilty party. And the penalty will be on El Camino, false start. Backing them up 5 yards to the 8-yard line.
That's a crucial penalty right here, as now their options will be limited. And now with probably a pass, quarterback comes back into the game.
Senior Des Ortega rolling. And he will look to find a man, and that'll be a touchdown, El Camino. And waiting for the signal, and it is a touchdown. El Camino getting a crucial touchdown, set up by an impressive kick return, cutting the lead to 17. 37-20, Christian Brothers leading with 1:50 to go here in the first half. And the offense will get off the field, and looks like the field goal unit will come on. And
Kick is up and good, and it'll be 37-21 with 1:50. Still time for Christian Brothers to get a score before the half, as they still have 2 timeouts.
Luke Jones back to receive. Maybe El Camino will risk it and kick it to him. El Camino will kick it from their own 40. Down 17 with 1:50 to go here in the first half, with an impressive display of offense here in the first half, with a combination of 57 points in almost the end of 2 quarters.
Looks to be a bit of a delay here.
Refs are trying to figure something out.
And there's an issue with the score here. Score is 21-37, Christian Brothers.
Forgot to add the extra point on. And now we're ready to go. And that.
And looks like he just whiffed on it, so I guess he'll try again.
Poor guy.
You don't really see that often.
And let's see if he's got it this time, and he does. Oh, and it's a little bloop kick, and an excellent. And there is a multiple flags on the play, looking like it's going to be on El Camino with a late hit, as a fair catch was called by number 5, Kalen Walker. We'll see what the call is, but
It'll be fair catch interference against the Eagles. That'll give Christian Brothers tremendous field position.
as Christian Brothers looks to add on some points here before the end of the half.
Already been a very impressive first half for the offense, with 5 touchdowns already.
Jacob Stewart in the shotgun. Handoff to number 6, Justin Douglas. Christian Brothers continuing to run the ball efficiently, and that'll be a gain of around 9 yards.
Good job by the offensive line there to create some holes, as he was 5 yards up before he was even touched.
Stewart in the shotgun. And another handoff to Justin Douglas, and he looks like he ran into his own offensive lineman.
Coach Wiley signaling for them to hurry up. There is about 1:10 left in the first half. Christian Brothers faces a third down.
Coach Wiley looking to preserve the 2 timeouts he has, but he will end up losing a timeout by calling a timeout now to stop the clock on a crucial third down in El Camino territory, looking to get some points on the board before the end of the half.
Yeah, important play here for Christian Brothers if they want to add on to their lead. And we'll be right back in a minute. And we're back with about 1 minute remaining left in the first half. Christian Brothers faces a third down and 3 in El Camino territory.
And I formation for the Christian Brothers Falcons. Hand off to number 6, Justin Douglas, and he's got plenty of room to run for a first down. Excellent blocking by the offensive line and the fullbacks.
Yeah, Christian Brothers once again going with the formation with 2 fullbacks, but they also bring Ramu in. Normally a D lineman, but can create a ton of space for the running backs.
Stewart with Jared Hunter in the backfield throwing a fade up, and that is, overthrew number 7, Brian Garrett.
Just through Brian Garrett's hands. Almost a nice catch. Looks to be a man down for the Falcons. But he is up. Here we are, 38 seconds left in the first half. Christian Brothers still up, 37-21.
Looking to get some type of points on the board, either a field goal by Jackson Ryan or a touchdown to extend the lead. In the shotgun again, handoff to number 20, Jared Hunter, and he will move it upfield to a third and short. Excellent run by number 20.
Christian Brothers looks to hurry up here, hoping to get a first down and be able to preserve their timeout.
Stewart, no one to his side, lone in the backfield. Drops back, escaping pressure, stepping up, and he's going to run for it, and he's going to go out of bounds to stop the clock. Smart move by the quarterback.
Yeah, and he has the first down. Christian Brothers may be able to try one more play before attempting a field goal, or just take a shot at the end zone. Christian Brothers does have 1 timeout, so all options are available here. But they will almost certainly try for the end zone.
Stewart in the shotgun. Throws it out to running back number 20, Jared Hunter, with a nice move. And they'll call timeout. As they're in Jackson Ryan's field goal range. And he will come onto the field.
Yeah, only 1 second left in the first half. So Christian Brothers would either have to take a shot at the end zone or send the field goal unit on. And with already a large lead, they'll just look to extend it.
Jackson Ryan has been lights out this year, looking to attempt another field goal.
Yeah, hasn't gotten a lot of field goal attempts, but has made the majority of his extra points.
Looking for 3 easy points here to send the Christian Brothers off into the half with a 19-point lead. And the kick is up, and it is good.
Ball was blocked, but it still had enough to go through the uprights.
And Christian Brothers leads 40-21 here at halftime against El Camino.
Yeah, impressive display of offense by the Falcons. So as he said, 40-21 at halftime. Christian Brothers leads. And we will be back in a little bit. Hello and welcome back to this Christian Brothers broadcast. We're about to start the second half with Christian Brothers leading 40 to 29. Luke Jones contributed 2 touchdowns so far for Christian Brothers, 1 on the ground and 2 rushing. Brian Garrett also has 2 receiving touchdowns. Jacobs has been solid so far, going for 4 touchdowns.
Christian Brothers offense has been rather explosive this first half, putting up 40 points, as well as El Camino with 21 points. El Camino has also made some costly turnovers, giving Christian Brothers some free opportunities to score some more points, which they capitalized on. Christian Brothers has elected to defer at the beginning of the game, so they will receive the ball to begin the second half, and El Camino will kick it away.
Yeah, let's see if Christian Brothers can keep their momentum going.
El Camino's got the ball on the tee and ready to kick it off to begin the second half, with Christian Brothers leading 40 to 21. Looks like it'll be another short kick. Make sure that the football's on the tee. Setting up for a short kick from what it looks like, and it is a little pop-up and a catch.
Yeah, and he did take a big hit on that one, but did hang on to the ball. And Christian Brothers will start around their own 37-yard line.
Number 6, Justin Douglas, did a good job holding on to the ball with the El Camino defender coming in with a big hit.
Yeah, and he's taken some big hits already in this game.
So Jacob Stewart, the junior quarterback, will lead his offense back onto the field with 3 out wide, and Reed Mercer in the backfield. Luke once again in motion. One of the offense's favorite plays, going to the outside, and El Camino has got that one locked down with a gain of 0 yards, and it'll be a 2nd and 10.
Already, El Camino showing they made some adjustments at halftime, being able to slow down that jet sweep of Christian Brothers.
El Camino lined up for defense, trying to stop another Christian Brothers successful offensive drive. Jacob Stewart, and he's got a catch to Luke Jones, and he has got the catch. Great job to keep the feet in bounds by Luke, and it'll be a 3rd down with around 4 yards to go.
Yeah, good play by Christian Brothers, setting up a 3rd and manageable here.
I formation. Jacob Stewart under center with 2 fullbacks in the backfield, as well as Justin Douglas behind them. And this has been working all night for the Christian Brothers. Justin Douglas with a nice run for a 1st down.
Yeah, Ramu once again being able to be the lead blocker and creating plenty of space for Justin.
Christian Brothers going with more run plays to run the clock this half, so El Camino does not have enough time to put together some offensive drives to get back into this game. And another handoff, this time to Reed Mercer, and he beats 3 defenders and is finally taken down for a 1st down.
Yeah, he lowered his helmet right there and was able to create 3 or 4 extra yards by doing so.
And Christian Brothers is up 40 to 21 here with 10.5 minutes to go. And they're driving in El Camino territory. El Camino looking for a desperation stop to stop this game from getting out of hand. Another handoff to Reed Mercer, and there's nothing doing there, where he may have gotten a loss of yardage on the play.
Christian Brothers playing with great tempo here to begin the second half.
And it'll be a 2nd and 10, no loss of yardage.
Christian Brothers finally slows things down to get set.
Number 20, Jared Hunter in the backfield. Stewart, catches the snap with one hand, impressive, and he throws it up to number 22.
Lumisio Valleja.
And there was nothing doing there with El Camino defenders swarming in.
Yeah, the El Camino defense read that play pretty perfectly, and nothing was open. Stewart just had to throw that ball away.
El Camino looking for the desperation stop. 3rd and 10, Christian Brothers in El Camino's territory. Christian Brothers looking to get into field goal range or get a first down.
This will probably be 4-down territory for the Falcons. And it looks as if an El Camino player jumped offside. Let's see if he was drawn offside, though, or if he just jumped.
And it's a false start on Christian Brothers, backing them up 5 yards. Really hurting themselves there to make it an even harder 3rd down opportunity. 3rd and 15.
Here we are with 9 minutes 52 seconds left. Early in the 3rd quarter.
Stewart drops back, looking, and he's got Luke Jones. And Luke shifts to a defender, but 2 El Camino defenders come in and get a huge defensive stop.
And Christian Brothers will most likely go for it here.
As they're up 19 points.
Yeah, in El Camino territory, but too long for a field goal and too short for a punt. Looks to be perfect 4-down territory.
4th and 7. El Camino needs a huge stop here to stay in this game.
Brian Garrett singled out wide.
Looks like a screen and a little bobble overthrew him. Jacob Stewart overthrew him, and that will be a turnover on downs, but there is a flag on the play. And it's on Christian Brothers.
Yeah, ineligible man downfield there, and that'll be declined. El Camino will take over.
Looks like there's some miscommunication between the quarterback and his receiving core on that 4th down play. And El Camino will take over with pretty good field position near the 50.
Yeah, El Camino looking to get back in the game. A score here would put pressure on Christian Brothers early in the quarter.
El Camino with a huge win on that drive, stopping Christian Brothers with no points.
Yeah, let's see if that's the momentum shifter they needed.
In the shotgun once again. Play action and to Jacob Wheeler, but he cannot hold on for the one-handed catch.
Number 12, Christopher DeShong there on the coverage.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for El Camino. With multiple receivers out wide and 2 running backs in the backfield. And heavy rush by Christian Brothers, and what a play by number 6, Justin Douglas.
Yeah, he was through the line in a hurry right there.
And
quarterback had no shot to get away.
Excellent blitz by the Christian Brothers defense. With a loss of around 5 yards.
Yeah, last week Christian Brothers was able to dial up consistent pressure. This week, haven't had as much pressure, but that was a timely sack right there.
A big 3rd down and 15 for El Camino. With their senior quarterback now in. Number 13, Des Ortega. Play action. Rolls back little halfback screen, and he has nowhere to go, and he's running to the other side of the field, but he's got blocks, and he's still on his feet, but will not have enough for the first down. Excellent job by Christian Brothers defense, keeping with him as he was going two different directions.
Yeah, and good stop by Christian Brothers right there. Not letting El Camino get anything started.
El Camino on the punt. Here with 8:28 to go. Christian Brothers up 40-21. Punting away to number 10, Luke Jones, the dangerous Christian Brothers senior punt returner. And he's got it. No fair catch, but he's going to return it. And excellent job by El Camino. And Christian Brothers looking for a call for unnecessary roughness at the end of the play. But they're not going to get that.
Yeah, El Camino Special Teams is doing a good job keeping Luke contained in that aspect. However, have not been able to slow him down on offense, as he's already accounted for 3 touchdowns.
So the CB offense will come back onto the field. Jacob Stewart in the shotgun. Hand off to Reed Mercer. Running an often theme these past 2 quarters for Christian Brothers.
Here we are with about 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Christian Brothers still leads 40-21.
Stewart in the shotgun again. Another handoff to Reed Mercer, and he keeps on running. And he's got enough for the first down. Excellent blocking downfield by the receiving core and the offensive line. Jacob Stewart in the shotgun. Hand off to number 6, Justin Douglas. And he's got enough for the first down.
Christian Brothers offense just tiring out the Eagle defense. That's 3 straight runs for 10 yards.
And it looks like it will be first down. Christian Brothers offense lines up. And another handoff to Justin Douglas. And he gets a good gain of around 5 yards.
And Douglas is down.
And not a good sign for the Christian Brothers offense, as their leading rusher is down on the play.
Yeah, he's taken some huge hits already in this game. And good news is it looks like he's to his feet.
As he'll head to the sidelines and make sure that he's okay, as the Christian Brothers offense comes back into the game on a 2nd and 5, up 40-21 with 6:15 to go.
Yeah, it looks to be a knee injury for Justin. Hopefully, he'll be able to be okay.
Hand off to Jared Hunter, and the speedy back has got a first down. And the run plays seem to be working for this Christian Brothers offense on this drive, tiring out the El Camino defense and running out some clock.
Looks to be a 3rd down and short. And looks like they're going to go back with the heavy package with 2 fullbacks as Ramu checks back into the game.
Christian Brothers brings back the I formation. 2 fullbacks. And their speedy back number 20, Jared Hunter, back in the game. And he's shifty and he's making moves, and he's going to get a good gain of around 5 yards as he is brought down by multiple El Camino defenders.
Takes the ball to about the 15-yard line. And Christian Brothers has got real creative with their running game tonight, as 5 different players have rushed the ball.
And it's going to be a first down for Christian Brothers, as Jared got enough to get the first down. Jacob Stewart moving Luke in motion. He's going to throw it to Luke instead of shovel it off, and Luke's going to get a manageable gain down to the 9-yard line.
Luke's just rocking up the catches here tonight, and he definitely has over 100 yards receiving.
It's a
second
down, and that's a handoff to Christian Brothers. Touchdown. Reed Mercer with the touchdown, and Christian Brothers will extend their lead.
Looks to actually be Luke Jones who scored the touchdown. That's his 4th touchdown of the day.
Justin Douglas seems to be back in the game.
And what a senior night for Luke Jones, as he has over 100 yards receiving and over 50 yards rushing, as well as 4 TDs.
And that extra point is up and good. And it is a 47-21 Christian Brothers lead with 5:30 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and the route is on here for the Falcons.
And what a night for Luke Jones.
Yeah, this is the most comfortable I've seen the CB offense look. They're clicking on all cylinders tonight.
Jackson Ryan's got the ball on the tee. And Christian Brothers is going to kick it away. And that's going to be returnable for El Camino. He's going to take it out, and he's going to get a good manageable gain just over the 30-yard line. El Camino's offense will come back onto the field, looking to start something to get back into this game. Down 26. There were 5:20 left in the third quarter. And the shotgun handoff, and he's got a lot of room to run, an easy first down up to the Christian Brothers El Camino 46-yard line.
El Camino looking to get something started here.
They're in the shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. And another handoff, and he's got another big hole to run. And that's going to be a gain of 5. Just into Christian Brothers territory.
Good containment by the Christian Brothers secondary, as linebackers were able to stop him right there before a big gain.
El Camino setting up in the shotgun again. 2nd and 5. And another handoff for looks to be close. We'll see where the refs mark the spot.
It will be short, though, and that'll bring up 3rd down. El Camino is moving the ball, but I'm sure the Falcons are content with letting him run the ball and running more time off the clock, as there's just under 4 minutes left in the quarter. Christian Brothers clinging to a 26-point lead.
Long backfield, just the quarterback, and making sure the play's on straight, but he has some miscommunication with the play caller, and it's going to be a timeout for El Camino.
Yeah, it looks as if that play was just to draw Christian Brothers offside. But Christian Brothers did not fall for it, and El Camino will have to burn their first time out of the half. And we'll be back after a short break. And we're back, as it'll be 3rd and about 3 on El Camino's, or on Christian Brothers' 45-yard line.
El Camino looking to get a huge first down to stay in this game, and another wildcat formation outside, and he's got enough for the first down. And El Camino keeps moving their way deeper into Christian Brothers territory.
Yeah, wildcat formation has been successful for El Camino. But again, another run play, taking more time off the clock. Three minutes and change left in the third quarter.
Another wildcat formation. And another run. And there's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. And that'll drop El Camino back 10 yards.
And it'll be 1st and 20 on, looks like El Camino's 49-yard line.
First and 20 for the Eagles. Quarterback back in the game. 4 out wide. And that's a pass, and that's a good manageable gain. Back into Christian Brothers territory.
Brings it to a 2nd down and about 13.
Lone backfield, man in motion, and another wide receiver screen to Jake Walker, but there's nothing doing there, and the Christian Brothers defenders are all over him with a loss of around 2 yards.
Here we are, 1:50 left in the third quarter. Christian Brothers leads 47-21.
Crucial first down, or third down for El Camino with 5 out wide. 3rd and 16.
Christian Brothers showing pressure. They will bring pressure.
Ortega drops back, rolling, looking for his receiver going downfield, and that is incomplete, bringing up a 4th and long for El Camino.
Good coverage right there. Looked to be number 22, Lamicio Valle on the coverage.
With a crucial decision of either going for it or punting the ball. And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field, being down 26 points.
Yeah, they have to be playing with much urgency right here. With only 1:18 left in the third quarter and a sizable margin.
Ortega drops back, rolls, looking for an open man, and he's got one, but an excellent defensive coverage, bringing up a turnover on downs.
That's another big hit by number 22, Lamicio Valle. He's known for his big hits.
And Christian Brothers will take over in their own territory, up 26 here with 1:10 to go in the third quarter. In motion.
Number 88, Jared Wiley.
And that's good manageable gain for around 6 yards.
It'll bring up a 2nd down and short.
Stewart sets up in the shotgun. Handoff to number 35, Reed Mercer, and lowers the shoulder, and he has enough for the first down.
Mercer's had a solid game on the ground for the Falcons. It has been their leading rusher.
Christian Brothers will let the clock run as we're coming to the end of the third quarter.
And they will take it to the end of the third quarter. It will be Christian Brothers 47, El Camino 21, with 1 quarter left to play. We will be back in a minute. And we're back for the fourth quarter as Christian Brothers leads the El Camino Eagles 47-21. This is Christian Brothers' homecoming game as well as their senior night.
Stewart in the shotgun. And there's a little bobble on the handoff, and El Camino will recover it. And a costly turnover for Christian Brothers. Only up 26, but don't want to give the ball to El Camino in your own territory.
Yeah, it looked to be a sloppy exchange from the get-go. And unfortunately will result in a turnover.
El Camino starts off in Christian Brothers territory. Quarterback Ortega looks, and he will decide to get down and slide in for around 2 yards.
Lamicio Vaea on the coverage once again.
El Camino, 3 out wide, 2 in the backfield. Quarterback decides to hand off, and he's got some room to run, and he's going to get out of bounds for a first down. Excellent blocking by the El Camino offensive line.
Yeah, number 8, Jazira Scott, once again with the run. He's had a solid game running the ball.
El Camino offense moving in the Christian Brothers, deeper into Christian Brothers territory. Another handoff, and that has nothing to do in there with number 70, Tommy Milton, wrapping him up.
Yeah, number 8, Miles Wayne, also on the tackle. And that play was swallowed up right away. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
El Camino back into the Wildcat formation. 2nd and 10. Another handoff to Scott, and he's going to cut it upfield for a good gain of 9 yards, bringing up a 3rd and 1 inside the 20.
Clock continues to roll here, and just under 10 minutes to go left in the game. Christian Brothers still clinging to a comfortable 26-point margin.
El Camino going to continue to be in the Wildcat formation. Hand out to Scott again, and he is going to be ruled down. El Camino coach frustrated with the call, as he was never brought down, but the refs ruled him down short.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate break for the Eagles, as Scott looked like he had room to run on the outside. It'll bring up 4th down and about 2, and El Camino will most definitely go for it here. Timeout Eagles, that'll be their 2nd. And once again, we'll take a short break. And we're back.
Yes. El Camino under center in the I formation. Little toss play, and that's enough for the first down.
It'll be first down and 10 on Christian Brothers 20-yard line. El Camino threatening here, but do need a few scores.
El Camino in the shotgun. Hand off to Scott, or to his running mate, number 11.
Yes, that was number 11, Jamel Francis Jr. on the run.
Back out of the shotgun, under center. And a little trickery to Jake Walker, and he's going to find an edge, and he's going to get into the end zone for El Camino. Touchdown, El Camino.
Yeah, brilliant play right there by El Camino. And they're able to chip away at the lead.
And it looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Down 20, 47-27 here with 7.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, interesting call here, as there is not much benefit for going for the 2 rather than the 1.
Quarterback alone in the shotgun. Back to pass, and he had nothing doing there. Christian Brothers secondary had all the receivers locked down, and the 2-point conversion is no good.
Yeah, pass breakup right there by number 33, Cole Malore. Or rather, number 35, Reed Mercer. So score remains 47-27 with 7.5 minutes left to go in the game. El Camino will definitely try either an onside kick or a pooch kick right here. Try to get a fumble.
And El Camino will kick it into the air, a little squib kick. And Christian Brothers will maintain possession of the ball and start their new offensive drive at around the midfield point.
Yeah, good hands right there by number 23, Andrew McKelvey, as he was able to fall on it and keep the Christian Brothers possession.
Stewart back in the game, leading his offense onto the field. Another handoff to number 35, Reed Mercer, for a good gain of around 5 yards.
Christian Brothers slowing it down significantly here.
Stewart in the shotgun. 4 out wide. Mercer to his side. Drops back. Stewart looking for a man in right through the hands of Wiley.
Looked like he had space to run too if he would have come down with it, but was not able to. be a 3rd down and about 6 for the Falcons in El Camino territory.
Handoff, or fake handoff to Jacob Stewart. Keeps it, and he's got some room up the sideline and goes out of bounds inside the 20. Excellent play by the Christian Brothers Falcons offense.
Solid read right there by Stewart, and he had lots of room to run.
As Christian Brothers is inside the 20 in El Camino territory, up 47-27 here with 6:36 to go.
Yeah, and threatening to score again and extend their lead.
And
Reed Mercer bullies his way for about another 10 yards. He's been an absolute beast on the ground this game. And it will be a 1st down.
back in the shotgun, Stewart. Little fake with Mercer, and he's got room to run, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown, Christian Brothers.
Strong run right there by Stewart, as he was able to make almost the whole El Camino team miss before rumbling into the end zone.
Excellent QB option run by Jacob Stewart. And Christian Brothers pushes their lead up to 26, 53-27. Looking to go up 27 with this Jackson Ryan extra point. And the kick is up, and it's good. And Christian Brothers leads at 54-27 with exactly 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Christian Brothers is 6 minutes away from a homecoming win and will remain undefeated at Hughes Stadium, as they have not lost away from home.
Jackson Ryan's got it on the tee again, and he'll kick it away to the El Camino returner, and that will drop in for a touchback. As the El Camino offense comes back on the field and has had huge troubles trying to get some points on the board in this second half.
Yeah, they have been able to get points on the board, but it has taken a lot of time. And CBS will be happy with their defensive effort here in the second half.
Once again in the shotgun. And another miscommunication with the snap, trying to get rid of it, but he is not going to be able to get rid of it, and a huge sack for the Christian Brothers defense. Number 35, Reed Mercer, coming in for the sack and pushing the Eagles back inside their own 5-yard line.
That's El Camino's third botched snap of the game.
Backed up to take the snap in their own end zone. And play action, and nice catch, but a very nice hit. And tackle.
That's again number 22, Lamicio Valle, on the hit. He's just all over the place and always seems to come up with a big hit.
And that'll bring up a third down and long for the Eagles offense. Down 27 here with 4:50 to go in the fourth. Running back motions out wide in there. It's a flag on the play.
Looks to be an illegal motion, as it looked like they had two guys in motion at the same time. It will be a 3rd and 21 on the 4-yard line.
Running back goes in motion. Drops back. Little wide receiver screen, cuts upfield. There's a flag on the play, but this El Camino receiver is taking it all the way to the house. Jake Walker takes it all the way to the house, but there is a flag on the play.
And this one will certainly be coming back. Christian Brothers' defense has had trouble with the screen passes in this game, as 2 screen passes have already been broken for touchdowns. Face mask is actually the call.
And that'll back out the Eagles' offense.
An unfortunate turn of events right there for the Eagles. And they're back deep in their own territory once again.
3rd and 26, down 27. There were 4:17 to go in the game.
Looks to be a similar formation to their last one, with everybody set out wide.
Quarterback lone in the shotgun. And another screen pass, but that had nothing doing there, and it was incomplete, thrown in front of the receiver, but receiver was not on the same page as the quarterback.
That'll bring up a punt for the Eagles. And let's see if they'll be able to get this snap off, as they do not have much room to punt.
And they will get the punt away. It'll be short. Go a little longer where Luke Jones was set up to be. And a nice punt all the way back to the El Camino 49-yard line.
Just over 4 minutes left in the game. And CB looks to just run out the clock with this drive. Maybe tack on a few more points.
Offense will come back onto the field with field position at the El Camino 48-yard line. Stewart hands off to number 20, Jared Hunter, and he's making many men miss, and he's going to get a first down inside the 40.
Jared's been a good all-purpose back for the Falcons, as he's also been a force on special teams throughout the year.
Stewart drops back and finds his man for a gain of around 4 yards.
Pass complete to number 43, Parker Spelsey.
Stewart in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking
for Wiley.
deep. Wiley, and he looks like he was held there. He wants a call for pass interference, but he's not going to get it, and it's going to be...
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but there will be no flag. It'll be 3rd down.
Be 3rd and 7 for Christian Brothers. Up 27 with 2:56 to go. Stewart in the shotgun with 4 wide and Jared Hunter to his side. Hunter runs it upfield, and he's got plenty of room to run. He's going to take it all the way into the red zone inside the 10-yard line. Excellent run by Jared Hunter. Once again in the shotgun, inside 10. Stewart's going to hand it off to Jared Hunter again. He's going to get in for the touchdown.
And that's Jared Hunter's first touchdown of the season. That has to feel good for him.
And the Christian Brothers Falcons extend their lead.
And his teammates are certainly excited.
63 to 27, 60 to 27. Here with 2:27 remaining. And the Jackson Ryan extra point is up and good. Lights out tonight for number 80. As Christian Brothers extends their lead to 61 to 27 with 2:27 to go here in this homecoming night game.
Yeah, not a lot wrong went. The Christian Brothers offense did not do a lot wrong today, putting up 61 points. And barring a miracle here, Christian Brothers will go to 2-1 in league, while El Camino will be 0-4.
Jackson Ryan's got her on the tee again, and will kick it off to the El Camino returners, and that will go in for a touchback.
Probably the last drive of the game for both teams, with about 2.5 minutes left on the clock.
El Camino will look out to come and start a new offensive drive, with Christian Brothers having a commanding lead, 61 to 27. Quarterback under center, man puts man in motion, and there is a flag on the play.
Backup quarterback in for El Camino.
Offsides on El Camino.
Number 6, David Henry on for El Camino. He is only a sophomore, but he will take over at quarterback.
Under center, and another handoff. And he will go down for a very good gain, setting up a 2nd and short.
That will move the chains for first down, actually.
Oh, it will move the chains, huh? And the clock continues to run, coming down to 2 minutes remaining. El Camino under center. And a handoff. And another running play.
Goes to the fullback right there. And El Camino also seems content with just letting the clock run out. Has to be disappointing for El Camino, as after the first quarter, the score was tied 14-14. But CB was able to pull away with a 26-point second quarter.
And another handoff. And he's going to get loose. And he's going to be stopped and pushed out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 59 seconds remaining.
Number 2, Logan Worm, able to force him out of bounds. Number 12, Christopher DeShong, also there on the tackle. Just under a minute left in the game.
And a timeout, El Camino. Here with 59 seconds remaining, and Christian Brothers with a commanding 61-27 lead.
And we're back for the final minute of play.
I formation and a handoff. Got some room to run, but stopped by many Christian Brothers defenders. This will continue to let the clock run.
Looks like that's number 75, Freddie Stewart, on the tackle.
Back under center. And another handoff, hoping that this will do some harm and it will get them a first down. Continuing letting the clock run.
El Camino in hurry-up mode right here with no more timeouts.
Looking to get one score to cut the game closer. And handoff outside, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, El Camino.
Ran right over the defenders right there.
And El Camino puts up one last-second score to cut the lead to 28, pending the extra point. Here with 13 seconds left. El Camino looks like they'll keep their offense on the field.
And they have to feel good about that, getting the deficit under 30.
And they will go for a 2-point conversion, down 61-33 with 13 seconds to go. They will be a handoff, and there's nothing doing there. The Christian Brothers defense comes up big, and the 2-point conversion is no good.
And it'll be one more kickoff and then a knee for Christian Brothers. This has to feel good for Christian Brothers. A good homecoming win, as well as senior night. Luke Jones has most definitely been the star of the game, with 4 touchdowns to his name. Brian Garrett also chipping in 2 touchdowns.
And El Camino will look to kick it away with 13 seconds left. Down 28-61 to 33. Christian Brothers leading. And it'll be kicked deep.
And that'll give a chance. Number 14, Dom Castillo, on to return it.
And he gets absolutely...
He's hit hard.
And the ball comes loose.
They say he was down. 10 seconds remain. And offense will be on to take a knee and get this game over with.
And Christian Brothers will come away with a W in this game, winning 61 to 33 over El Camino.
And victory formation here for the Falcons. And one final knee, and that'll be the ball game.
Your final score is Christian Brothers 61, El Camino 33. An excellent team win for the Christian Brothers Falcons.
Yeah, great team win by Christian Brothers. Good senior night win. Good win going into homecoming. Star of the game definitely was Luke Jones, running for over 50 yards and receiving for over 100, chipping in 4 touchdowns on the day. This has been Gianni Vanacore
and Zach Walsh
for the Christian Brothers broadcast. We'll see you next time.